As we get back to the staple of both the players and the fans, the DStv Premiership dishes out yet another tasty encounter between Orlando Pirates and SuperSport United side that's been blowing hot and cold of late. But it's a very good evening to you from a wet Escotini, Scamamensela. Could be a chance here, and struck first blood to SuperSport United, and it's Temo Mokwena. Well, he's got his scoring boots on this season. That's his third for the campaign, and that's already more goals than he got all of last season when he got 2. And he pounces. Let's look what happens here, William Sherwin.
The question is, he's not the biggest, he's not the tallest of players, but he's found himself right in the center.
Wanara switching play, picking out Josta, great ball. Good ball in from Josta. Flick on there from Hoto, and Mapule couldn't keep it down.
You gotta love the movement of the fullbacks of Orlando Pirates. Josta has done very well, maybe not so much Maela on the left-hand side.
Now, here is Pule!
You know, what you gotta like about him, that, you know, he's being played as an inverted winger. So that allows him to cut a little bit into the inside. You know, he's been scoring goals lately. It's because of that very moment.
He pops up a lot in this position now.
Yes. As long as the Pirates are not going to panic and start rushing the balls forward, I think the way they're going about it, that's the right way. Lots of patience, because SuperSport are sitting, and you need to be able to nest the situation, find a way to move the block in front of you, and that is through a passing game of this nature. Move it from the one channel to the other, and eventually it will open.
Yeah, this is a chance here, and what is that? It's a penalty. Well, just like that, the game changes. Then there's going to be a yellow card to boot for Siabonga Ntlapo. Little ball over the top then, and Ntlapo goes into the book, and it's a penalty for the foul. There's going to be a short little run up here from Lepasa. Taking his time about it here. Lepasa steps up and puts it away. Clinically done. Lots of power behind that one. Williams went the right way, but wasn't going to stop the power.
No. It was hit hard and low. Very difficult.
Time and space here now to spray the passes here for Pirates. Zungu working it with Maela. Zungu again. Cuts here. Oh! Is that Lepasa attacking it there on the near post? Well worked, well worked.
You're gonna love this boy. The way he's growing in leaps and bounds in such a short space of time.
Oh, mistake here! Chance here! Oh, what a horror show! And Pirates punished! And guess who? He's back with a bang! Luke Flores and Ronald Williams, miscommunication! And Timo Fatamabasa is back with a bang! Lyndon Tepper was informing there, I think, as well. But what a horror show! SuperSport United have thrown it away here. Well, there it is, the final whistle that confirms it. Pirates have turned it around. And more delight, and this great run continues. 10 matches now without defeat, and that's a 5th win in a row. So there you have it then, it's all over then. The Buccaneers ship continues to sail the high seas. They sail to the top of the table, beating SuperSport by 2-1.
Coach, I know you'll be disappointed with the final outcome, looking at how it is that you started, really positive, and this time not taking your time, making sure that you start off strong and come out of the blocks early.
Yeah, I thought we started very well. We got into good areas. We played a little bit more effective football, and in possession and out of possession. And we denied them, the transitions, because we always want to play on transitions. So they couldn't get the space behind. And I think we did very well. And we also got into areas where I think with a little bit of better decision making and better options in terms of choosing the right options, we could have done better. But I think it's one game which we didn't deserve to lose. But that's how it goes. If you don't take your chances, if you don't score goals, it's always difficult for you to win a game.
There's also emphasis in terms of some of the work that you've done now during the international break with those other players that were sort of coming to the fore, and now you could utilize and also welcoming back some instrumental individuals as well. You could see that that's been a positive, players that are hungry, of course, to give off their best, and you could see that tonight. Yeah,
most definitely. I think Sipho had a fantastic game. I think he played very well. This is his first game of the season, but I think he fared very well. I never thought that he would play 90 minutes, but he played 90 minutes, and for me that was positive. We didn't have legs a little bit. Jones, going to Zambia, traveling to Botswana. He only trained once. He only came back on Thursday. Trained yesterday only, as well as Jamie as well went to Saudi Arabia. So we didn't really have legs, to come off the bench and try and change the game for us.
All right, Coach, better luck in your next game.
Thank you very much.
Coach, congratulations. It's been interesting to see how the team didn't panic even when they went behind. You maintained your focus, you maintained the tactics that you gave your charges for today, and eventually the great result came.
Yes, it's a good analyzing. You make this good. Yeah, thank you. Yes, it was not easy. We know SuperSport is a very tough and a very good team. And in the past time, we have always problems against SuperSport. But today was in the first half. I think we dominated the game. We have to work a little bit more calm on the ball in a final pass, in a shoot. We have opportunities, not top opportunities. Then the last ball was not so. The final pass was exactly we need. But we come out of the test room in the second half. We start forward. We go forward. We believe on the next goal. We have to score, and we make this then very well. Becomes more and more in the game. But then, yes, we know SuperSport have to come. A draw is for both teams not enough. And then was a game was up and down for both teams. But I think we have the better opportunities. And in the end of the day, I think we are earned. We get the result up in our side, and I think it was a good game for us. Yeah, we have good players. Sungu comes in, and Collins comes in, Terence comes in. We have now a good squad, and we believe on the results. And we to the last minutes they believe on the scoring, and this is what we need.
Yeah, I was going to add to that to say, yeah, definitely a very good squad, and a squad that understands how you want them to play. Because one would have thought that maybe it would have destabilized things a bit with the injury to Pule, having to make that substitution that you quite possibly hadn't anticipated happening. But you make that sub, and then things still continue seamlessly.
Yes, it's true. We have a strong squad in the moment, but we need a little time. We feel it. We saw it in the game. The new players, yeah, we cannot work each other in this last 2 weeks. The international players was not here, and you have then 2 days for improve the next game. It is not easy, but we are not alone in this country. I know it, but we need a little time. We have a lot of new players, but we have the results now. We believe on us, and now we get the results when you believe, and this is what we need, and we have the quality. When we subst, and that's important for us.
Finally, Coach, how much longer do you think the wait is going to be for Mhango and his injury?
I hope we get in next week. We have now time a little bit. We have a full week, and I hope we get him back. But it's not our only player. We have Sam. It's coming back. We have with Jean-Marc, a new player. We have other players. They are injured, and they come back and closer to the conditioning what we need for the game. And yeah, I hope we work now on this week on these players, and then we have maybe next week we have all players available. I hope it.
Congrats today.
Thank you.